family computer.
Nintendo's Family Computer, or more simply known as the Famicom, is the Japanese version of the NES. It was released in Japan a full 2 years before the NES was released in the US. The Famicom was one of the best video game consoles ever made and single-handedly saved the game industry following the video game crash of 1983. Original plans called for an advanced 16-bit system which would function as a full-fledged computer with a keyboard and floppy disk drive, but Nintendo president Hiroshi Yamauchi rejected this and instead decided to go for a cheaper, cartridge-based game console, as he believed that features such as keyboards and discs were intimidating to the average user. Early Famicom games were written on a system that ran on an NEC PC 8001 computer, and LEDs on a grid were used with a digitizer to design graphics, as no software design tools for this purpose existed at the time. The Famicom was also influenced by the ColecoVision and Coleco's competition against the Atari 2600 in the United States. The ColecoVision's top seller was a port of Nintendo's Donkey Kong, so Nintendo took a Donkey Kong arcade cabinet to chip manufacturer Ryko for analysis, which led to Ryko producing the Picture Processing Unit, or PPU chip, for the NES. The controllers are hardwired to the console with no connectors for cost reasons. The console was released on July 15, 1983, as the home cassette-type video game family computer, with 3 ports of Nintendo's successful arcade games Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong Jr., and Popeye. The cost when it was released was 14,800 yen, which is equivalent to about $140 today, accounting for inflation. The Famicom was produced all the way up until 2003 when it was finally discontinued, along with the Super Famicom, which we'll talk about next. This video is a segment from my Iceberg documentary on every single video game console ever made, so if you're into that sort of thing, you should definitely go check it out. You can follow me on all social media at IcebergDocs. Like, subscribe, click the links in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.